Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today, playing the daily challenge for February 6th, 2026. The character The Watcher and the modifiers are specialized. Start with 5 copies of a single card. Vintage enemies drop relics instead of cards, and binary card rewards contain only 2 cards. So this is really tough because with specialized, it's very easy to try to go for collector bonuses, but vintage and binary will make getting collector bonuses really difficult, any other than the specialized one. So I might want to try to remove the specialized one unless they give me something amazing. I do see Gemini here with 1533. That's a great score. Let's see what I can come up with here. So 5 copies of Conclude. Yeah, you know what? I don't really need more than 1 copy. Maybe 2. Let's try to aggressively remove them if I can. Alright, 1, 2. There are multiple 2 lead paths. If I start in the... Well, actually, I guess I should look at the leads on the left. And the top part here. So if I go to the general lead on the left, I can start either way. Starting on the left gives me 1, 2, 3, 4 question mark rooms. Starting in the middle gives me 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. Okay. And then right side gives me 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. Alright, and then if I go to this elite, after this point, after which on either this or this path, I get 2 question mark rooms. So if I turn right, I'll get a 3rd or a 4th one here. So I think they're basically identical, right? 2 elites and 4 question mark rooms. The difference is that on the right, I do have a shop towards the end. Whereas on the left, let me just count rest sites. If I go on the left, I'll get 1, 2... there's a forced rest at 3, 4... No, wait, there's a 5 elite path. Yeah, in the middle, right? 1, 2... sorry, 5 question mark room path. I mean, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. I think that should be the best path. I hope I didn't miss another path there. Alright, so Eruption Conclude is going to be 24, 33, plus another 12 is going to be 45. So I think that's enough if I do Eruption Strike and Conclude, right? Beautiful. Okay. Alright, got Akabiko. Your first attack each combat does additional damage. Would be great if I get a Tantrum now. Here I got my first Cursed Doubt. Okay. And then here I got the Spike and Acid Slime. A little risky to enter Wrath, although I do have a... yeah, you know what? Let's do Strike, Vigilance, and then a Defend. I think I can try to fully defend Final Boss with the Slime Boss, so I don't have to worry about losing HP. This is why having more than 1 Conclude is not very helpful. Okay, and then here, Strike. At least I'm not being attacked, and should be able to easily kill next turn with any attack. Beautiful. Alright, we got Old Coin down. Pick up, gain 300 gold. Okay, now I'm... Hang on. Should I pivot to try to get a shop at the end? No, because then I'll lose a question mark room. Let's not do that. Okay. Alright, here I gain gold for some HP, and here I got the Lice. Yeah, fine. Let's double defend. Actually, I have a Akabiko. That kills both of them. Beautiful. Alright, got Bag of Preparation. That's really nice. At the start of each combat, add 2 additional cards, or draw 2 additional cards, and then a Liquid Memories Potion, which is helpful. Okay. Alright, Sentries. Man. So this would be 12, 24, plus 17. Which is 41. That is exactly enough for this guy. That is possibly worth it. I think I'll do... Should I keep the Miracle? Let's do Miracle, Eruption, then a Strike, and then Conclude. So I need another Conclude. I think with Weakness that would be enough. I did get it. Beautiful. Okay, perfect. This one too. Phew. Got Courier there. Okay, that's really nice. The Merchant restore card chunks and potions, and all prices are reduced by 20%, which means I don't have to hit a shop until the very end. Bowling Bash or Crush Joins. I do have a Miracle, so Crush Joints is interesting. Bowling Bash, I do already have enough damage for AoE damage fights. Let's take the Crush Joints here. Alright, and then here, let's upgrade the Eruption first. Always upgrade Eruption. Okay. And then going left, right? That gives me 3 more question mark rooms in the lead. Going to the right will just give me 1 more question mark room. Okay. Scarred by Flames are the Sentries, and this one doesn't count against my Perfect, and I have to Conclude, so I think I should be fine here. And again, I think I'll just do Eruption. The Conclude this time is not enough. That's fine. Let's do a Strike and then Conclude. Okay. I once again hope I can draw another Conclude. Yes, I can. Beautiful. Alright, we got Mawbank. Remove a climb below, gain 12 gold. No longer works to spend any gold at a shop, so now I might even be incentivized not to at a shop until Act 3 to get more gold with the Mawbank. Sash Whip, Protect. I am tempted to take the Protect just to have a good defensive card. Okay. And then here I got the Boot. When we deal 4 less unblocked attack damage, increase it to 5. Okay. Yeah, I got Strike Dummy. Cards containing Strike deal 3 additional damage. Alright. And here I got the Looter. It shouldn't be too difficult. If I can get an Eruption, I can't. Let's do Vigilance. Here, I'll do Defend and then a Conclude. Okay. Another 10. Let's do Protect, another Conclude. Now, unfortunately, next turn I'll be weakened. That might be a problem. I am not being attacked. I have Eruption and a Conclude. Beautiful. Alright, we got Dark Superior. Whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6. Okay. And here I got the Slaver. I think I'll do something like Miracle, Vigilance, Crush Joints, and Conclude. We'll take a little bit of... Actually, now I wonder if I just played the strikes instead of the block cards, if that might have been enough. Oh, I miscalculated. I should have played another strike there. That was a mistake. Well, at least I can full defend here. Okay. Alright, so no harm done, even though I did make that mistake. Alright. Okay, got Turnip. You can no longer become frail. That's good if I get a shame later on. Okay. So here, Conclude is enough. Beautiful. Okay. And Whetstone on pick up upgrade 2 random attacks. That's Crush Joints, and one of the Concludes upgraded. I will probably take a block potion over an ancient potion. Let's do that. And then, right, hitting this lead like a villain. This one might be a little tougher. I probably want to wait for what? To at least get Protect and Vigilance, so let's definitely wait here. Okay, did not get the Eruption. That's good. And next turn I should have a lot of attacks, so let's do Vigilance here. Alright. Do also have a Fear Potion. I might consider throwing that. I did not get the Eruption. That's unfortunate. I mean, let's try. I think I should still throw the Fear Potion. Let's do that. Then do Strike. Another Strike. Then a Conclude. It might be hard to deal enough damage even if I'm Wrath. Unless I get good attack cards. So if I do Eruption, that's 13. Then another... it's going to be double, right? So 26. So 13, 26 is 39. And then another 36 is going to be 75. That should be enough, right? So Eruption, Strike, and yeah, beautiful. Okay. Alright, we got Warpaint. Before I take that, let's first grab a Stance Strip, Potion, and Windmill Strike to try to get Overkill. And then Warpaint on pickup, upgrade 2 random skills. That's 2 defense upgraded. Okay. And then here, there's no reason to rest, right? Yeah, let's upgrade... Upgrade the Windmill Strike. No, let's upgrade the Protect. I think I don't have a lot of defensive cards, and having one upgraded Protect that stays in my hand might be useful. Alright, yeah, here let's definitely do Eruption. Conclude is 24. I think I can safely do Strike, then Conclude. I don't want to deal too much damage, although the Crush Jones would have been better than the Strike. Oh, no, not with Strike, never mind. Here, yeah, fine, let's do Strike and Conclude. Okay. And then here I'm not being attacked. Let's do Conclude is 24, right? So Strike 1, Strike 2, and then Conclude is enough. Beautiful. Alright, that was a fairly easy Act 1. Very happy with that. I think because it was so easy, I will go for Poppers, so let's skip these. And then here, I think I have to take the Astrolabe, because if my plan is to not hit shops, I won't be able to really remove cards. So I think I'll take Astrolabe, I'll pick up, transform 3 cards, and then upgrade them and get rid of 3 of the 5 Concludes. Now, I did get 1 rare card. If I want to go for Pauper, although Scroll is really great, but if I want to go for Pauper, I should have to remove that as well. Hopefully, I'll be able to remove 1 more Conclude and 1 more Scroll. Okay. Alright, Bronze Automaton at the end. I think I have to try to be really aggressive to be able to beat that one. Yeah, 2 lead path on the right. I can hit either of these 3 leads. If I go on the right, I'll get 4 Crush Mark Rooms. I think that's the best path, right? Yep. 4 Crush Mark Rooms, and then after the second lead, I get 2 more. So a total of 11 so far, because I had 5 on Act 1, right? Yep, let's do that. Okay. Right, here I got the birds. I kind of would like to draw a Conclude. Let's do Prey, then Scrawl. Okay, wait, the Conclude is actually just going to be... not a lot of damage, right? Even in Wrath. So I would take a lot of damage myself. So I probably won't do the Eruption. Instead, let's just do Defend, Miracle, another Defend, and then 1 Conclude. Okay. Yeah, still taking 2 HP damage here. That's fine, hopefully. Alright, another 10. I can do... let's see what the Insight gives me. There's a Crush Joints, a Fear No Evil, and then Conclude is enough to get rid of one of them. Yeah, fine. I'll accept another 5 damage. Okay. Alright, another 10 incoming. Yeah, here I can do things like Strike 1. The Conclude is 8. That's not quite enough, so I have to do another Strike and then Conclude again. Okay. At least with the boot, 2 attacks should be enough for the backliner. Yeah, so Fear No Evil and a Strike. Awesome. Alright, got Anchor Sledge come with 10 block. That should be helpful. And then here, second Curse, Shame, and I have Turnip, so that's really good. Gives me max HP. We also got Out of War. If you do not play any attacks during your turn, gain additional energy next turn. Okay. And then curse number 3, Wraith, as well as Molten Egg. Whenever you add... oh, I didn't get a curse. Never mind. So whenever you add an attack into deck, upgrade it. Okay, I was kind of hoping for max HP and another unique curse. Alright, risky to do Eruption, but I think I'll try it. Let's do the Scroll, and I have the Fear No Evil too. So let's do Eruption. I think I'll do Strike, Fear No Evil, and then a Conclude. Okay. And then here, 25. Let's do... wait, so 14... No, I don't have enough. I'm very close to it, don't have quite enough. Let's do... I could just do protect. Let's do protect and pray. Why not? Come. Unfortunately, next time weakened. Another 10 incoming. Let's do crush joints, and then windmill strike is enough. Beautiful. Alright, you got Eternal Feather. For every 5 cards in your hand, heal 3, shoot 1 of you into a rest site. That should be helpful. A Swift Potion. I'm kind of happy with the potions I have, so I'll skip that Swift Potion. And then here, I already have a way to try to get overkill with the Windmill Strike, so I don't think I need the Ritual Dagger. Let's just gain the gold instead. I don't think I need rest site. Let's just do a regular fight here. Got the Snake Plant. Not being attacked turn 1. That's good. Let's do Miracle Scrawl. Alright, I was hoping for something better. We can do Crush Joins, Fear No Evil, Strike, and Conclude. At least the vulnerability helps, but next round weakened. Still have to deal a lot of damage. Yeah, this is not enough, right? This is 18. Never mind. I can do Windmill Strike and Conclude. Beautiful. Okay, got Toxic Egg. Whenever you add a skill into deck, upgraded. And Attack Potion, which I once again will skip. Here I got the Slavers. Okay, there's a Conclude. That's not going to be enough. If I enter Divinity, it would be enough, but that seems like a waste of a Divinity. There's also no real way to defend, right? I would have to play 2 defense, play the Conclude, still somehow get rid of the backliner. I think I'll risk it. Okay, for some reason I thought this was a Divinity Potion. It's just a Stand Shift Potion. So that is actually only 48 damage. And if I if I play something else with Akabiko, it'll drop down to 16 less, right? So 32. So I might have messed up here. Yeah, I think I might have messed up. Okay, so let's do a strike here. Then Conclude is enough. But then I also have to exit Wrath, which is a problem unless I want to also drink my block potion. Well, if I want to perfect, if I want to commit to perfecting, I could do, hang on, 32, 10, 14. If I only had 1 more energy, I could play Windmill Strike, Conclude, and the Defend. Do I want to drink the block potion? Yeah, I think I might have to. I could also use the Liquid Memories, but I think the block potion is better. Wait, hang on, that's, yeah. So I think if I do this, then do Windmill Strike, and then Conclude. Gets rid of 2 of them, keeps this one alive. And then I'm fully defended here. Can I deal 24 damage? Yes, I can. Alright. Had to use 2 potions, but perfect this one. Got Smiling Mask, a Merchant card removal service, now always costs 50 gold. That's real helpful. Consecrate or Crescendo. Crescendo is tempting. Consecrate, again, I feel like I have enough AoE damage cards. Let's take the Crescendo. And then here, go this way. Alright, got the Cultist. Let's start with Pray, Crush Joints, and a Strike. I think I'll save the Miracle. I feel like I'm using it too often. I should save it to play it with at least the Scrawl. Alright, Conclude is 17. That's enough with vulnerability. Let's do Fear No Evil. Actually, I think here it might make sense to defend a little bit with the Vigilance. Okay. And then here I could do... No, even with Crescendo, the Conclude is not enough. So I think I'll just try to defend here and just play the Conclude, nothing else. Okay. Alright, another 24. Let's do Eruption, then Scrawl. Okay. Alright, and then there's a Conclude. That is enough. Beautiful. Alright, we got Happy Flower. Every 3 turns get extra energy. Very helpful. And then going on the right to get an extra elite. We got Oddly Smooth Stone. Sash with 1 dexterity. Okay. Book of Stabbing. I only have 1 good potion left. I don't want to do Vigilance, but that might be wasteful, right? Let me see what the Scrawl gives me. Okay, there's an Eruption, then there's a Vigilance. And then I could do Conclude. No, I can't really do Conclude. So I think what I'll do is I'll do Eruption, then Miracle, Crush Joints, then Vigilance. Now, unfortunately, next round I'll be weakened, but the enemy is vulnerable. Can I defend against 18, though? Protect the 17. That's so close. Yeah, no, I think I have to... If I want to fully defend, I have to do Protect. I have to do Defend. And now the enemy's not going to be vulnerable anymore. I have to defend against 21, which is impossible, right? I only have 12. Unless I get a Protect back, but then I also have to deal a lot of damage, which seems very difficult. Windmill Strike is not really enough. I mean, I think I have to try it, right? There's no way I can deal enough damage. For sure, right? So, yeah, let's do Crescendo. Then do Strike, Windmill Strike. Then Fear No Evil. Okay, double defend. And then, yeah, I have to bring back... Not the Vigilance, right? That will only give me... No, Vigilance would be enough. That doesn't really matter. Yeah, it actually doesn't matter. Yeah, fine. Let's do Protect here. Okay. Mm-hmm. 24. I have 23. Again, one short. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. And I don't have enough damage, right? If I had maybe a way to enter Wrath here, I might have had enough, but unfortunately I don't. Ah, that's a shame. Yeah, first thing I'm not perfecting here. Let's do Eruption and then conclude. Beautiful. Got Tony Thopter and use a potion, heal 5 HP, which is not bad. I think I'll take the Empty Fist here. Okay. And then here, Centurion Mystic. Okay, so here I should try to get overkill with the Windmill Strike. Let's do Eruption, Empty Body, or Empty Fist, I mean. Here, let's do... Should I try to defend too? Because this is not enough, right? It's only 46. Yeah. So let's do Empty Fist and then double defend. Actually, I'll just lose 1 HP here. You know what? I can do Pray. If I enter Divinity, I can get overkill faster with the Windmill Strike. Okay, another 12. Let's do Miracle Scrawl. Okay, then I think I'll do Crescendo, Strike, Conclude is probably enough. Although I would like to exit Wrath. Let's do Fear No Evil, then a Strike, and then a Conclude. Alright, so I think I should be fine here. I'll split this up until I'm ready to get overkill with the Windmill Strike. Alright, yep, I enter Divinity, and I'm able to deal over 126 damage with the Windmill Strike by Stir My Fish. When we add a card to deck, gain 9 gold, as well as a Fear Potion, and then 2 more Crush Mark Rooms this way. We got Letter Opener. Every time play 3 skills in a single turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. Okay. And a shop. Alright. Yeah, I think I would like another shop on Act 3, so let me remove the... I think Scrawl is really useful. Let's remove the extra Conclude first. Okay. And then Prismatic Shard is also really interesting. I think I can buy everything. Let's first take Pendip. Every 10th attack you play deals double damage. I don't think I need Pentagraph. I think I kind of want to save gold for the last shop. Or, well, for a theoretical shop in Act 3. I will buy the Prismatic Shard. I think that should be helpful, right? Yep. The combat reward screens can now contain colored cards and cards from other colors. Ice Cream is really nice. Energy is not conserved between turns. Vajra starts going with 1 strength. Okay, I think I'll stop here. Alright, let's focus on cards. So let's say Consecrate, Flying Sleeves, Cut Through Fate is really good. Flurry of Blows is good. There is a Tantrum, awesome. I already have these 2. Inner Peace is fine. Meditate is really good. Prostrate will allow me to enter Divinity. Collect is not bad. Okay, I already have this. I don't really think I need pressure points, and I am hoping I get another shop. Let's buy a skill potion and an attack potion. Okay. I think that was a good shop, and hopefully I'll be able to buy more stuff at the shop on Act 3. Alright, so here I am fully defended, unless... Actually, I could do Meditate and Eruption, right? Let's do Flurry of Blows, then Eruption. Then Flurry of Blows again, Consecrate. Let's do Flying Sleeves... actually, if I do Strike, I don't even need to exit Wrath. Well, I mean, might as well. Let's grab these 2. Okay. And then here I can do Flurry of Blows, Strike, or Eruption, another Flurry, and then, oh man, can I kill, yeah, you know what? Let's kill by triggering the Letter Opener and playing 3 skills. That way I can save the double damage with Pendant for the next fight. Get Shuriken every time play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. Okay. And then here, healed back to full. We'll probably upgrade, not the Windmill Strike, let's upgrade the Vigilance. Okay. Alright, I do have Pendant with Akibiko. Maybe I'll get a Crescendo. No, that's fine. Alright, let's do double damage Flying Sleeves. Actually, let me see if the attack potion gives me something good. Talk to the Endless Raid. Wheel Kick is almost as much damage as the Flying Sleeves. Let's do Flying Sleeves first. Okay. Then Flurry of Blows, then Wheel Kick for free. Yeah, I probably should do Conclude here, right? Or should I enter Wrath? No, I don't know if entering Wrath is necessary. Fine. Let's do it. Unfortunately, next time I'll be weakened. Okay. Alright, 14. I do have to Protect. And I have Empty Fist. That's really good. So I think I'll do... Can I defend without... Wait, yeah, I have 15 if I play 2 defense instead of the Protect, so that's better. Let's do Defend 1, Defend 2. Then do Tantrum. This guy. Okay. Then do Consecrate, Flurry of Blows. I don't want to get rid of this guy just yet, because this one will take the Scrawl first. It always takes the rare cards first, right? So I can easily get that back. Instead, I have to do an Empty Fist. Let's target the backliner on that, and do another Flurry. Okay. Alright. Yep, this guy took the Scrawl, backliner. Probably take the Tantrum, right? Nope, Pray. Okay, that's fine. And then both are attacking me, and I can luckily easily get rid of both by doing Eruption, double damage. Probably Windmill Strike is 84. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's do the Windmill Strike here. Okay. Then do Prostrate. I don't think I can trigger the... Actually, I could trigger the Letter Opener. That's not enough for this guy, right? So let's use the Flurry of Blows. Then do... Should I play the Scrawl now? It might give me something good. Let's do Miracle. Then Scrawl. Questions is not really enough. Let's do Cut Through Fate. There is a Fear Note which I would like next turn. No, let's grab the Inner Piece now, and then I'll play the Meditate next turn. That way I'll still stay in Wrath. So, and then let's just do a Strike, I guess. Okay. And then I can also do a Collect. Alright. I feel like 43 is doable. I do have a Tantrum. Yeah, I think if I do Tantrum, that's enough. Beautiful. Alright, perfect this one. Did get some luck, but was able to perfect. I already got Overkill, so I don't need Corpse Explosion. Definitely don't need Electrodynamics. Let's skip these two. And then here, Pandora's Box. I don't think it's that useful. I think I'll take the Tiny House. I don't think I need Philosopher's Stone, although extra energy would be nice. But no, the extra strength on enemies will be a problem. Yeah, let's take the Tiny House up and pick up, obtain 1 potion, gain 50 gold, raise your max by 5, obtain 1 card, and upgrade 1 random card. So we got a Strike upgrade, a Weakness potion, and I already have to Consecrate, so I guess I'll take the Warcry. Alright. Okay, Awaken 1 at the end. So I ideally would have a path with a shop. 1, 2. There's a 2-lead path on the left. No shop, though. Oh, that's a shame. 1, 2, 3, 4. It would give me enough question mark rooms for a Mr. Machine, but the no shop thing is a problem. So I think what I'll do is, let's go to this elite first. Actually, no, yeah, let's do the 2 question mark rooms elite, and then at this treasure chest, if I haven't gotten a shop in the question mark rooms or haven't been able to remove the scroll, instead of going on the left and getting an elite, I think I'll go on the right to get a shop, because that shop will give me 50 points, whereas the elite would give me 55 points if I perfect it. But also at the shop, I might be able to get Inscribian. Actually, is there anything other than Inscribian I could get? I mean, good relics. I don't even think I need relics. Let's get there. Hopefully one of the early question markers will be a shop or some way to remove the scroll. Alright, 10 incoming. I can do Pray, Crescendo, Inner Piece, then... Yeah, let's do Crescendo, Strike, Inner Piece, and Conclude. Okay. Another 18. Let's do Flurry of Blows, Cut Through Fate, Eruption, and Flying Sleeve should be enough, right? Eruption. Oh, I forgot that I was weakened. Double damage. Yeah, fine. Alright, we got an Chakra every time play. 10 attacks, get extra energy. Okay. And then a Swift Potion, which I think I'll skip. I'm happy with the potions I have here. Would be great if I was able to lose the Scroll here, but I can't. And instead I have to choose one of really good cards to lose. Oh, man. I think I like Crescendo more than I like the Fear No Evil. Even though this is common, this is uncommon. But yeah, let's lose the Fear No Evil. Okay. Alright, here I got the Spikers I have to be a little careful with. Wow, everyone is attacking me on turn 1. Okay, let's do Prostrate, Miracle, Defend. Okay, that deals 5 damage. I am actually fully defended here, so let me do Warcry. Put the... Ooh, Conclude is really good. Let's actually put the Meditate back. And then, I think I can't do both Collect and Conclude. So let's do... yeah, let's just do Akabika Conclude. Okay, that way I'm still fully defended. Alright. And then Tantrum is going to be a problem. Let's do Protect, actually, and then Tantrum is fine. Let's target, doesn't matter which one, right? Let's target this guy. Okay. And I think I'll Meditate back the Eruption, not the Eruption. Let's actually do Conclude and Protect. Okay. Because I have the Crescendo, so I can enter Wrath. So here I can do Protect, Crescendo, and then Conclude. Before I play the Conclude, should I do 1 attack? Let's do 1 more attack to get Pendant closer to 10. Okay. Alright, got Rigopillo, one of you resting an additional 15 HP. Alright. And then here I got the Maw. Okay, a little risky, but I think I'll enter Wrath here, right? Actually, let's do Vigilance, then Inner Piece. See if I draw anything good. No, I think I'll just do Crescendo, Crush Joints, and Conclude. Okay. I think I lost most of my... Okay, luckily I didn't get the big attack. That's good. I can do Prostrate, play these Strikes, play a Protect, and then do a Collect. Okay. Alright, here, let's do Flurry of Blows, Miracle, Scroll. Okay, yeah, double damage Tantrum is fine. I can do Consecrate. Let's do Pray, because then with Meditate I can easily enter Wrath. Let's put the Doubt back. And then, actually, I can do Cut Through Fate, get rid of that Doubt, and then play the Tantrum to kill. Alright, don't even need to enter Divinity. Got Singbo, with adding cards into your deck, you may raise your max HP by 2 instead, as well as a Blessing of the Forge, which I'll skip. And then, yeah, I can go for this. Question mark room, still not a shop. But would give me a 4th unique curse, right? So I have Doubt, Shame. Oh, never mind. That'll just be the 3rd unique curse. Still, it also gives me max HP. Let's take it. Okay. Alright, here I got the Reptomancer I have to be a little careful with. 18 incoming from the minions. The Conclude is enough, unless I lose my Akibiko. In which case, it won't be enough. Yeah, fine. Let's do Warcry. I think I'll put the... Actually, I probably don't need Flurry, right? Let's put the, I don't know, Strike back, Crush Joint, sure. Then do 2 defense, and then do Conclude. Fine. Okay. Alright, this guy's luckily not attacking me. I do have Tantrum, it's only 16. Let's do Prostrate. Crush Joints and Tantrum is enough for the backliner. Okay. I can do Flurry of Blows, double damage, Flying Sleeves, that's good. And then a Strike. Okay. Windmill Strike is not going to be enough, right? I have lots of incoming. Can I deal enough damage? 32, 22. Yeah, I think if I do Eruption, then Windmill Strike, that is enough. Beautiful. Alright, guys. Centennial Puzzle. The first time I lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. Thunderclap is not bad. I don't think I need to take Forethought. In terms of max HP, I needed to get either 87 or 102. So I don't know if rejecting cards makes sense. No, let's take the Thunderclap. Okay. Here I got the Spire Growth. Not being attacked on turn 1. No way to enter Wrath. Actually, there's a Scrawl. Let me see if I can pull that off somehow. Let's do Scrawl here. No, did not get that. That's fine. I guess I'll do Akabiko Flying Sleeves, then Thunderclap, then Consecrate, and a Strike. Okay. I should be able to trigger the Pen Dip next turn. There's a Tantrum. That's not going to be enough. Especially if I enter Wrath, I would take way too much damage. Although I do have Vigilance. So let's do Prostrate, then Tantrum, then... yeah, I think I have to do Vigilance, a Defend, and then a Collect. And I'm still taking 8 damage. That's hopefully fine. Alright, and then here, let's do Flurry of Blows Crescendo, then double damage Crush Joints, and then Flurry of Blows is enough. Beautiful. Got Ornamental Fan. Every time I play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. That's very helpful. Alright. And here, Exploders and the Sphere Guardian I have to be a little careful with. Let's do, yeah, I guess I can make a Flurry of Blows, then Eruption, then a Flurry. Oh, I thought that would be enough. That's fine. I hope I can trigger the Letter Opener here. Let's do a Strike, then Pray, Miracle, and Defend. Okay. Next turn I am. We can have 20 incoming. Let's do Prostrate, Tantrum, Windmill Strike, and Strike is not going to be enough, right? No. So let's do this. And yeah, only take 1 damage. Good. And then here I can do Tantrum and... oh man, I think I'm going to try to trigger... Here, let's do this. I'm going to try to kill with the Letter Opener again, so that I can save the Pen Dip for the next fight. Got Strawberry and Big Erase from actually by 7. Very helpful. Okay. And then, yeah, let's do this. Here I got Omori to get the next curse to obtain. Okay, so... Any chance I might be able to... any reason to go for the shop. So if I go for the shop... If I don't go for the shop, the lead will give me 1 card reward, so I won't be able to get Librarian. But I'm relatively likely to perfect this one. So it's 55 versus 50 with removing the Scrawl. I think I'll go for a shop because I might be able to get some good potions and maybe another good relic. Right? I mean, I don't know. My intuition says I should go for a shop. I can't really explain why. Points-wise, this would be better. Actually, no. I am guaranteed to get Librarian, whereas I'm not guaranteed. I'm pretty much guaranteed not to get Librarian this way. Unless one of the 2 question marks comes to shop, which is a very low chance. So, yeah, I think I will take the... Wait, does it make sense then to try also to go for curses? Let's not take the Omori. I don't think I need the relics. And yeah, let's abandon the elite and go for the shop instead. Alright, so here, unfortunately... Oh, wait, I can remove the scroll without having to go for a shop. That also will give me max HP and heal me. So let's do that. Okay. So that gives me the stuff modifier. Now, it's not guaranteed I would have gotten that same event over here. Although if I did, I would have, you know, still been able to get Pauper and extra max HP. I could get a curse here, a unique one still, right? So, Shame, Wraith, Doubt, and then, yeah, let's try to get a unique curse. Who knows? Maybe it'll work. I do want to deal a lot of damage with the Tantrum. Okay. Can't deal too much. Yeah, I skipped over the curse there. Let's do Empty Fist. Okay, there's a curse. That was really lucky. All right. Okay, 15. Another Tantrum is not going to be enough, and then I'll be stuck in Wrath. Let's not do that. Instead, let's do Prostrate, Defend, Thunderclap, and that's a little too much. Let's do Strike. Yeah, fine. Only lose 1 HP this way. Extra card draw. Okay. And then here, Conclude with Crescendo is not enough. Let's do a Strike and then a Conclude. Beautiful. Alright, got a curse out of that. Even more max HP. We got Mercury Eyeglass at the start of your turn. Deal 3 damage to all enemies. A Bottled Miracle, which, you know what? I have an Ice Cream, right? So Bottled Miracle is actually not a bad idea. Probably better than the Fear Potion, right? I think so. Let's get rid of the Fear Potion and take the Bottled Miracle. Alright, and then, yeah, let's do the shop here. So, this shop is just to get Encyclopedian, or Librarian, I mean. I could get Encyclopedian if I really wanted to, although it might be hard to not to pick up duplicates. There's nothing else I need to remove, right? And I still have one more question mark after this, so there's a very small chance I may be able to get curses. So I don't want to risk not doing that. Let's take the halt here. Tranquility is good. Evaluate is not bad. Now, see, I already have a duplicate. This is a rare. Fasting is not a card I want to necessarily take. I already had a Flying Sleeves and a Flurry of Blows. Let's do Dramatic Entrance. Yeah, and now I'm locked out of everything. I could buy something and remove it. Probably not a colorless card, right? Let's grab... What? An attack? Skill? Let's grab a Tranquility and then remove it. I could have considered grabbing something that was an upgrade. It's fine, it's fine. And then Simmering Fury... I already have Prostrate. Yeah, there's no way to get more than what I have. So let's buy a Potion Belt and pick up again 2 potion slots. That might come in handy, especially because I can now also buy a Stand Shift Potion. And let's do a Power Potion. Okay. Hornclid is a little expensive, but I think it's valuable. Gain... actually, do I need to bottle anything? With Akabiko, Tantrum on turn 1 might be tempting, but then, I mean, I have a Stand Shift Potion. Let's take the Bottle Flame and pick up, choose an attack stage, come with this card in your hand. I think that should be the Tantrum. All right. I can't afford the kunai, which is a shame. I probably don't need the abacus. I mean, fine. Let's take the fasting. Study might allow me to get combo. And battle him is really good. Okay, fine, fine. This was a good shop. I think it was worth going for that shop rather than delete. Transform a card. It might give me a duplicate at the very end, so I don't think I'll risk it. So let's not do that. It does mean I won't be able to get curses anymore, though. That is a shame. Yeah, fine. It would have been a long shot to try to get curses anyway. All right, here let's do Tantrum, then Dramatic Entrance, and I think I'm going to try to play skills. Actually, here, I can do a strike here, and then, because I want to save the Pendant for the boss fight. Okay. Got meat on the bone. If your HP add above 50% at the end of combat, heal 12 HP. I mean, I'll take it. I probably don't need it. And then here, heal back to full HP. Lost upgrade. Should I have to battle him on turn 1? That's very tempting. Would give me a lot of good attacks. Let's risk it. Okay. There's also a very small chance I may be able to still use the study to get combo, although that will be definitely a challenge. Okay. I do have a way to exit Wrath. That's good. Yeah. Let me drink the skill potion first. Pray Sanctity Halt. Sanctity is not bad. Let's grab that. Then do Prostrate and Sanctity. Okay, Pray might allow me to enter Divinity fairly easily. Let's do Dramatic Entrance. Hang on, Dramatic Entrance. Wait, let's do Tantrum first. Then Dramatic Entrance with double damage gets rid of both minions. Okay. And I have the Tranquility, and I also have the Stand Shift Potion. Let's do Strike. I think I will risk a Battle Him. No, I think I should do Pray as well. Then do Battle Him. Then Tranquility. And then I think I'll do Miracle. It would be better if I drink the bottle of Miracle now and play them, right? On the other hand, also, I might need them later. No, well, no, I think it's the same. Yeah, let's play the Miracles here and play the Collect as well. Okay, alright. I think that was a good turn 1. 28. Fasting is a little risky. There's nothing I can do, though, right? I could throw the Weakness Potion for 18. Oh, Fasting is a power. So then I still will get attacked by 18, right? 11 is not enough unless I can trigger the Ornament Fan a few times, which might be a challenge. I don't think there's much I can do. I don't even have 3 attacks because I can't do the Tantrum unless... Can I somehow deal a lot of damage? Not really, right? Although, unless I switch stances. Should I do Fasting? Fine, let's do Fasting. And throw the Weakness Potion. So I have to defend against 24. This is 14. So I'll do Tantrum. Then Smite, Flying Sleeves. Then, Evaluate is only 18. Wait, that is enough. That is enough. Okay. And then I have to exit Wrath. Oh, I needed 24, though. See, if I didn't... Let me reload. Let's use the one reload I have in the day. If I hadn't played the Fasting, I'm pretty sure I would have been able to defend with the Weakness Potion, because then I would have to only defend against 50, not 24. No, 60. 60, not 24. And that should still be enough. So let's try this. Let's try to do this the same way. So I still drank this first. Took the Sanctity. Did Pray, then Sanctity. Then I think I did Tantrum, Dramatic Entrance. Okay. And then, let me remember what I did. I think I did play the Battle Hymn. I played the Pray. Then I did Strike, Tranquility. And I think I drank the Bottled Miracle too, right? And then did Collect. Okay, yeah. So far, so good. And then here, let me throw the weakness push immediately. Yeah, so now it's only... Wait, 20. No, I thought it was 5 times 4, not 4 times 4. So, I don't think there's a way. Even if I do... Oh, wait, I didn't get the tantrum this time? That's interesting. So 11 plus 4 is 15. That's not enough. Unless, I don't think there's... Is there anything the power pushing could give me? Foresight, Establishment, or Nirvana? No, I don't think there's anything. I don't have any Scry. I don't really retain... I mean, Establishment would be good with the smites, but... Yeah, let's play, just because there's no way to perfect, right? So 11 plus 4 is 15 at most. I need a 20. Should I do fasting then, too? Yeah, fine, let's do fasting. Why not? Alright, so I'll do Evaluate, Miracle, Strike, and Flying Sleeves. Not going to play the Smite because it's going to get free with the Establishment next turn. Okay. Alright. Here, let's do... I can do Miracle, then Crush Joints. Let's do Empty Fist, Simmering Fury. I should have done the inner piece first to draw more cards. Let's do 1 Insight. I could do Eruption, then do the 2 Smites. Actually, yeah, those are enough to kill. And then let's Meditate back. Probably the Eruption and probably the Empty Fist. Okay. I still have the Stanchion push into, right? Alright, 43. Actually, lots more incoming. Let's do Flurry of Blows. Double damage, Empty Fist. Yeah, that's 80 damage. That is quite a lot. Then do Flurry of Blows again. Eruption for free. Flurry of Blows one more time. A Smite. And then let's do Insight. Consecrate. Miracle. Warcry. If I can perfect, should I try to play the Study here? Might not be a bad idea. Yeah, let's try to... Actually, I could just kill here, right? But I have the time. Let me try to spend a few more turns trying to get combo. And then we'll see if that will work. Also, I feel like I played a lot of cards this turn, but I don't remember if that was... I don't think it was close to 20. So yeah, I think I'll speed this up and see if I can survive while accumulating a bunch of insights. So yeah, if so, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm down to 3 HP. Let's see if I have enough, because I did accumulate a lot of energy. So... Oh, actually, yeah, fine. Let's do... I do have double damage coming up soon, right? So let's do 1. I think I'll do 2. And then the Smite is enough with double damage. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm in Divinity 2, that's nice. 8, 9... sure, let's do 10. Oh, no. If I play... I think the letter opener will mess that up here. So 11... Yeah, no, there's nothing I can do here. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Alright, so I wasn't able to get combo, wasn't able to perfect the last boss. Man, just like yesterday, I did really well until the last boss, right? Let's see, 1308. Yeah, that could have been 1408 if I got lucky. So out of the 5 elites, I perfected 4. I am kind of happy that I didn't go for elite at the end. I think that did allow me to get Librarian, also allowed me to get some good potions. So I guess in retrospect, they didn't help me perfect the last boss. I was able to get Raining Money. Did going for the question mark room help with that? I guess I did use the Maw Bank a few times to be able to get Raining Money. Okay, alright, that makes me happy. Highlander was doable. No way to get curses. Pauper was easy. Stuffed was easy, of course, with the Darkstone Periapt. And then Overkill was relatively easy too. Combo might have been possible if I got that study a little sooner. But yeah, missing the last boss. 1408 would have been possible. And yeah, if somebody gets 5 more points... Okay, never mind. I'm not even close. I thought I did better. All right, so I am 47th right now. I am 18 points above Alex, which makes me think that maybe Alex either skipped elites or did go for... Sorry, skipped question mark rooms or did go for that elite on Act 3. But so even if I had perfected that Act 3 boss, 1408 would have put me... here, okay, tied for 24th place, 25 points above Goldbear exactly, so that makes me think that Goldbear also skipped that elite at the end, and maybe, just, you know, wasn't able to perfect one of the elites, or, yeah, that could explain it, or maybe didn't get overkill. So yeah, 1408, but then Gemino was able to get 1533, so that's, interestingly, also a multiple of 25 away from me, so that's 125 points more than me. So I do wonder if Gemino was somehow able to pull off curses, because I can't think of anything other than, so maybe perfecting the last boss, maybe getting an extra elite perfected. That's 125 points more, but then Gemino got an extra 100 points on top of that. The only thing that comes to mind is getting curses. I don't think there's a duplication event. I did kind of maximize question mark room, so yeah, this could be RNG. This could be people just getting lucky and getting a 5th unique curse, which would be very impressive. Or maybe going for collector bonuses with Vintage, or with, not Vintage, with the Courier, and just spamming cards and get lucky and getting lots of collector bonuses. That might have been an approach too. Although I feel like I didn't have enough gold for that. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you did. Let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a Watcher run with the Curse run, blue cards, and lethality modifiers, and as always with the Curse run, everybody was able to get curses and the stuff modifiers, and I think almost everybody got wing boots, and most people used the wing boots just like me, which is to use it no times on Act 2 and 3 times on Act 3. That allowed you to get the most elites and, you know, the most value for those elites. Usually I do try to use it once on Act 2 and twice on Act 3. Yesterday there's no way to really use it once on Act 2 without, you know, not losing anything, and I think most people, because of that, decided to do what I did as well. So first of all, you have Kurkus with an amazing score of 1642. Kurkus did not, one of the few people who did not use the wing boots as effectively, so only ended up fighting 7 elites, but was able to affect all of them and got all the bosses, was able to get Highlander curses, and of course getting curses, or getting Highlander is a lot of luck dependent at the end, but he was able to pull it off, even though he did mention he is a pessimist, so he did get fairly lucky. He was also able to get a late shop to get I Like Shiny, also was able to get Insignifiant by using the Dreamcatcher very, very aggressively. I feel like I tried to use it too and I didn't really get close. Well, I got close, I didn't get it. Kurkus also was able to get Overkill, and one of the very few people who got combo by having a Study and an Aggregate against the Mystic fight. Also was able to get a Lightspeed modifier with about 30 minutes, so congratulations, great score, and you can sort of tell it jumps up to the glitchers above that, so in my mind Kurkus is effectively tied for first place. The next you have Goldberry here with 1632. Goldberry was able to affect all of the 8 elites by using the wing boots most effectively. Got all the bosses, Highlander and curses, I assume actually, because otherwise I don't think you can get such good of a score. He mentioned that he went for a very aggressive play, which I think was the right approach, and Kurkus pointed out that I should have done that more than I did. But yeah, Goldberry was very aggressive, was able to get Overkill, but missed Insignifiant and also missed the combo modifiers. So I think that explains the difference to Kurkus. I think with Insignifiant, he would have been able to pass Kurkus by having that extra elite perfected. The next you have Gemino here with 1621. Gemino also perfected all 8 elites and all the bosses, Highlander and curses. Mentioned that he did remove a regret at the very end and then got a regret after the boss fight, so I was very lucky. Was able to get Overkill as well as Insignifiant. Mentioned that he focused a lot on buying cards, but as a result did not have enough gold left over to get I Like Shiny. And then I also had the Poopy Relic, which I assumed Gemino did not have, so that didn't help. Was also able to get Popper, so great score, congratulations. Next you have Alex here with 1558. Alex also perfected all the elites and all the bosses. Actually mentioned that he was able to kill the Act 3 boss on turn 3 using a worship that he picked up with a duplication potion to enter divinity and just deal a lot of damage. He was able to get Highlander and curses. I mentioned that at the very end he had 6 unique ones, but unfortunately missed the Alex Shiny modifier by 2 relics. Also, he decided to skip question mark rooms, which in retrospect is smart because Mystery Machine was impossible and curses was almost guaranteed. Was able to get Overkill and Insignifiant though, so yeah, congratulations for a decent score. Then you have me tied with Pelts at 1545. Slightly different approaches, me and Pelts. So I perfected everything, but missed the Act 3 boss. Pelts perfect everything, but unfortunately got a duplicate curse at the end. So I was able to pull off Highlight and curses, so that's where I lost 100 points, but then made those back up. Actually, Kurkus pointed out that I said from the beginning I should be very aggressive because of the lethality run with lots of strength and wrath, but then towards the end my deck was not as aggressive, and I think that is a very valuable observation because I think in the beginning I didn't have too much difficulty, and I think at the end I sort of chickened out. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to deal enough damage against the Time Eater, so I tried to pick up more defensive cards, but with lethality and somebody like the Time Eater, also very unluckily the Time Eater was attacking me pretty much every turn. I just didn't have a chance, and so maybe sticking with the more aggressive deck and trying to do a turn 2 or turn 3 kill would have been the right strategy, because I think the people who perfected that one sort of went for that. Krokus also mentioned that I should have upgraded the Tantrum over the Streamline. That would have dealt more damage. But yeah, so small mistakes I think overall. I was able to get Overkill, but missed Insignifiant by 2 cards, and I did remove a few curses aggressively. I ended up with 5 unique ones at the end. I was able to get the Lightspeed and I Like Shiny modifier, and that Poopy Relic did help. That was 1 extra relic to be able to get the I Like Shiny modifier. The next you have David here with 1544. You can check out his Twitch stream if you're interested. David perfected all the elites and all the bosses, but unfortunately got unlucky and got a duplicate shame at the end. He did have a lot of fun while entering Wrath, and then not really necessarily having to exit it because of the defects, good access to block cards. So yeah, check out his stream if you're interested. Then you have George here with 1543. Knight got 1534, Sid got 1525, Ishmael got 1512, which is a pretty decent score. Ishmael mentioned that right from the beginning he did not try to go for Highlander because he was worried about getting duplicates, and you know, I think some people got lucky, some people didn't, so yeah, it's hard to say what was the right choice yesterday. I think if yesterday offered me a lot of curses, I might have considered going for or abandoning Highlander, but there were not that many curses offered, and there were enough removal opportunities that Highlander seemed like a reasonable approach. But unfortunately, Ishmael did not get any collect bonuses, so that's a bad thing. But yeah, still did not have to get upset about getting a duplicate curse at the end. Then you have Shivers here with 1505, and Steven ended up with 1496, and that's it for top 100. Slightly lower, you have Simone with 1439. Simone perfected 7 of the 7 leads, all the bosses, but unfortunately ended up with a duplicate shame at the end. Interestingly, Simone's RNG was different. He got the Necronomicon Curse, which I don't think anybody else was able to get, and then because of that, he was able to kill the Time Eater on the first turn with lots of damage. And yeah, missed Mr. Machine by 1. Was able to kill the Lightspeed modifier, though, so that's not bad. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you do for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.